give your self-introduction.
Sir, I am Jyotiranjan Parida. I was born and raised in Paradip. I studied till 10th in Bethany Convent School, and thereafter I studied my 12th in DAV Public School, Cuttack, and did my graduation.
You are working in Assistant Session Officer of Odisha High Court.
Yes.
Who is division?
Rule section. Sir.
Okay, you are ASO Odisha, and then preparing for this OFS, ORS, OLS. Your hobby playing football, watching tennis.
Yes.
Then special achievement is DST. What is that?
Sir, it's a fellowship, sir, in DST Inspire Fellowship.
DST, Department of Science Technology?
Yes, sir.
That is giving Inspire Fellow.
Yes, sir.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Succeeded?
Yes, sir. So it was actually those who are getting admitted to NICER, they will get that fellowship.
So you are doing anthropology and political science.
Yes, sir.
Do you know, have any idea about this Manipur issue?
Sorry,
Manipur issue.
Manipur, yes.
Why it is burning?
There are ethnic tensions over there.
Take a border particular.
There are ethnic tensions over there. So it's a clash between two tribes, two tribal groups.
Now, what steps would be taken to subside that?
So there needs to be a proper dialogue between the two groups, intermediated by a third.
Can't it be possible through this internal administration?
It is possible, but sir, it is better if we bring all the groups to the table and.
Why these other countries they themselves offer mediatorship? Will be mediator for the problem. This is our internal problem. Why they offer?
Because there will be some legitimacy to the agreement if and the world knows about it. So
maybe, but it is not to that extent. It is not emergent or allowed.
No, sir.
It is under consideration stage.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Then what is your idea?
So I was suggesting that the government of India intermediates and bring some agreement.
You know that recently there was cricket. Do you know cricket? Playing cricket? No.
Cricket, yes, sir. I know.
Football also.
I have
interest also cricket.
Yes, sir.
So cricket match between India and West Indies was going on.
Yes, sir.
And what is the result?
As far as I know, sir, West Indies were bowled out for 150 and 150 odd, I think so. And India scored 400 plus runs.
Who won?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
Don't tell me.
I only know about.
If you don't know, then just keep that.
Okay.
So as far as you know, that language also don't use. Okay. India won by 141 runs.
Oh.
What are your optionals?
Anthropology and political science and international.
Political science. Recently, a political party has become a national party.
Yes, sir.
Which party?
Aam Aadmi Party.
What are the criteria of a political party to be a national party?
So I don't. I'm not aware of the exact percentage of seats or votes.
How many national parties are in India?
I'm not aware, sir.
Okay. You are working in Odisha High Court.
Yes.
Okay. Hong Kong, have you heard the name? Hong Kong has recently been the foreign lawyer to arbitrate particularly in national security issue in Hong Kong. Okay. In India, whether a foreign lawyer can practice in India in every issue, or there are any ban on Indian judiciary? You have studied physics.
Yes.
No? What do you do about Chandrayaan 3?
The Chandrayaan 3 is basically the um, the repetition of the Chandrayaan-2 without the orbiter. So there will be a lander and a rover. The same things that were there in Chandrayaan-2, but the difference is that there will be better cameras for disaster and collision prevention, and it will be on
With
the south
Chief Justice of Supreme Court,
D.Y. Chandrachud.
recently, DY Honorable Chief Justice of India has introduced neutral citation by the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
What is neutral citation?
So I'm not aware.
What is railway coverage system?
It is a security system of developed by the Indian Railways to prevent accidents.
How your subject anthropology will help us in civil service?
Sir, anthropology is a very broad and holistic subject. Knowledge of anthropology will be very important in various facets of civil services and governance, because you will come to know about the different aspects of different cultures and tribes through anthropology, and the way they live their cultural practices, and it basically helps in conflict resolution and participatory.
You have done post-graduation in Niger, no? Okay. So why you have not chosen the research line, and why you are coming for civil service?
Sir, I took some time off to align my interests with my skill sets. So during that 1.5 year, I realized that my skill sets are better aligned with civil services, and I choose this.
What are your skills that you have thought that this is better suitable for civil service and not for research?
I thought I was better in problem solving, and perseverance were my qualities, so that's why I thought so.
That is also required in all services. You can't claim that I am perseverant, I am intelligent. You can't claim, others, the society will judge you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Sir.
The first question is that you are employed as a section officer in the Odisha High Court.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, day before, 14th, 15th and 16th,
Yes.
the Odisha High Court is having a seminar,
Yes.
national seminar. Can you tell me what is the name of the national seminar? Judicial. What are they doing basically there in that seminar?
So I'm not aware.
It is a seminar being held on judicial history and archiving.
Okay, sir.
Okay, judicial history and archiving. Today is the conclusion. Yesterday was the main program that ran, and the day before there was the what you call inaugural. Okay, I mark that you are very being humble is good, but being too humble is absolutely not okay. You are not. Be bright. Okay, be bright. You have
Be louder.
Be louder and be bright. You have got a DST Inspire Fellowship. That itself shows that only bright people get that DST Inspire Fellowship. You see, you have anthropology here.
Yes.
What is the study of anthropology? What it studies?
So it basically studies about human beings, the historical aspect, the developmental aspect, and the biological aspect.
Yes, almost every aspect.
Yes.
Okay. So can you tell me what ethnoarchaeology is?
Ethnoarchaeology is,
Archaeology and anthropology are very integrally related.
yes, sir.
So can you tell me what ethnoarchaeology is?
Basically it draws up the history of a ethnic group through the application of archaeology.
Okay, Khali ethnic group, no, for almost everything. Okay, like if you find this somewhere, lying like this, when you look at this, you say this is, it's a part of a pen, because you have seen this.
Yes.
Okay, it relates the present with the past.
Yes.
Keep that in mind. Okay. In ancient times, Odisha had lot of international relations. Like I'm being very particular that Odisha had international relations when it was like.
Yes.
Can you give me some examples?
So Odisha had maritime and trade relations with Southeast Asia in the ancient times.
Right.
So we see that there is exchange of cultural practices and festivals are also there, which tells us that Odisha had relations with Southeast Asian countries. And
କହିବ ତମେ କହିବାଟା ଟିକେ তুমি ଜାଣିଛ କିନ୍ତୁ କହିବାଟା ଠିକ୍ ହେଉନି ବାଲିଯାତ୍ରା କହିବ ସାଉଥ ଇଷ୍ଟ ଏସିଆନ୍ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ସାଙ୍ଗରେ କହିବ ବୋରୋବୁଦୁର କଥା କହିବ ଆଙ୍କର୍ ଥମ୍ସ କଥା କହିବ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ହାଉ ଆମର ଏଇ ଯେଉଁ ବୁଦ୍ଧିଜମ୍ ଠୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିକିନା କେମିତି ଟ୍ରାଭେଲ୍ କରୁଛି
ଏବେ ବି କେମିତି ଚାଲିଛି
ହଁ ତାଙ୍କର ସେ ଯେଉଁ ରିପେୟାର କଲେ ଆମର ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟରୁ ଯାଇକିନା ରିପେୟାର କଲେ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ହ୍ୟାଡ୍ ଇଭେନ୍ ନାଉ ପିପୁଲ୍ ଫ୍ରମ୍ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ହ୍ୟାଭ୍ ଗନ୍ ଟ୍ରେଡ୍ ରିଲେସନ୍ସ କଥା ଟିକେ କହିବ ହେଲା Can you tell me something on non-cooperation movement?
Yes, sir. Non-cooperation movement was started in 1920. So it was basically started. It was the first movement led by Mahatma Gandhi, and in that movement,
যদি এটাকে ফার্স্ট কই দেব চম্পারণটা কোন হবে?
it was and that was a localized movement, and it was a
first okay ঠিক আছে সেটা বুঝেই কিনা কইব
okay sir
okay this was the first that started on a large scale
okay.
That was localized চম্পারণটা না সেটা উসে স্যাংশন ধরিবে তমকু okay can you tell me government of Odisha ର ଗୋଟେ welfare scheme जोटा तमे भलो भाबरे कहि परिबो one scheme ଯାହାର ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଜାଣିଛ ମତେ କହିଲେ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍କିମ୍ ତା ବିଷୟରେ just for 1 minute
बिजु स्वास्थ्य कल्याण योजना
tell narrate
बिजु स्वास्थ्य कल्याण योजना is developed on the lines of Ayushman Bharat. So it is
no don't link that tell
तमे खाली एटा कहि जाओ हां
so it gives money for the treatment of the families of Odisha. It is applicable for both BPL and APL houses. So the coverage is 5 lakh per family per annum, and there is additional coverage of 7 lakhs per women member of the family.
No, for 10 lakhs 5 lakhs more
5 lakhs
5 lakhs more for the women
okay. 10 lakhs per
then who are that swasthya karmi employed in these BSY hospitals
I am not aware.
ସେଠି SSC group ପିଲା ଯାଇକି ସେଠି ସ୍ୱାସ୍ଥ୍ୟ କର୍ମୀ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି to observe that patients are properly treated or not like that.
Recently ଆମର Mr. Jayasankar ଗୋଟେ କହିଲେ that we talk about diplomacy, we talk about so many things, ଆମେ quote କଲାବେଳକୁ we are always quoting Machiavelli.
Yes, sir.
But we are forgetting our great person who was there much earlier. कहाँ कते से रेफर करी कहले? About whom did he refer?
Kautilya.
କୁହ ତମେ ରହି ଯାଉଛ କହି କୌଟିଲ୍ୟ କହିକି ଖାଲି ରହି ଯାଉଛ କୌଟିଲ୍ୟ କହି ଦେଇକିନା ତାଙ୍କର and the document that he has left for us ଅର୍ଥଶାସ୍ତ୍ର ଦୀପ ତ କହିଯିବ that it talks about statecraft and so many things କହିଯିବ ତମେ administration statecraft how things are done କହିଲେ ତମେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ଟା ଚାଲୁ ରଖିଲ ନହେଲେ କ'ଣ ହେବ ନା ତମେ ଯଦି ରହି ଯାଉଛ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ it will come from some other direction. Okay sir.
Okay, I think your dress code should be changed. You should be look very gloomy like that.
Okay.
You should be very brighter. Then your tone it will be louder, quite louder and continuous, not tha mama. ବୁଝିପାରୁଛ ନା
ଟିକେ hesitant
ଟିକେ ସେଭିଂ ହେବ ନହେଲେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରିମିଂ କରିବ ଯାହା ହେଲେ କରିବ. It is coming to the eyes, so we're telling. And then to your answer, you just make it lively, bring life to your answer.
Okay, sir.
You know it very well, but we fail to understand why you are not displaying it. So the next is anthropology. Sir asked about the anthropology, but don't bluff anything. Just humbly escape. Sir, I don't remember now. Sir asked about the anthropology, human being. What is superhuman being? What is the zoological term of the superhuman being? We are zoologically we are called as man.
Yes.
What? What is the name of the man?
Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens. Superhuman being is thought of. Then Homo sapiens. Sapiens. So it has not established, but sometimes it may organic evolution is possible. Nothing is there. Then what distance the Chandrayaan 3 is now? 40 to 50,000 kilometers away from the Earth now, as it is. Okay. I think about scheme of Odisha, about who's and who's of Odisha, about your area, about your district, and all welfare schemes of the government, and international as well as the national level.
Okay, sir.
When is your exam?
19th, sir.
19 time is there, 1 or 2 days, just thoroughly, personally, individually prepare.
Sir, anything more I need to do regarding the optionals or?
Optional प्रश्न आपको कुछ करते हो?
महिला सब्जेक्ट विषय बेसिकली जो है ना तो प्रेजेंटेशन टा
प्रेजेंटेशन टा बोले तो
ये
पर्सन
प्रेजेंटेशन
तो ऑप्शनल तो ऑलरेडी तुम्हें देखे देছো ना थ्योरी कोई सच
जदि जानि छथि प्रेजेंटली माइंड को आसुची कहिबे जदि जानि नथिबे रिकलेक्ट करि पारबे कहिबे
सो मत तुम तरफ किछ कहबनी जे पचारबे से कहबे
सर मते माने रिवीजन करिया पे बहुत कम टाइम मिल रहा है
टाइम तो हां वर्तमान तो टाइम नाही
एबे दरकार नाही एबे
बेसी पढि देले कंफ्यूज छै
हां कॉन्फिडेंस आनो सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस आनो आउ किछ नाही केवल सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस आनिबो जा आनिबो प्रैक्टिस करिवो एगुटे बस केमति बेटर वे रिप्रेजेंट करिवो खाली टेबो चेयरटा पकेकी निजे बसिकी कथा कहबो लाइक दैट यू डेवलप
सर जा कहली ताकू प्रसव करो हां जाको पढि छथि रिवीजन करंतो नुवा किछि पढतो
ना पढि लाभ
नाही
सर सेही जो क्वेश्चन टा अपन पचारले कि फिजिक्स कर सारा पर एटा मु एक्चुअली सेही क्वेश्चन रे ठीक
सेटा को
बना क्वेश्चन ना यू नो दैट जे अपन फिजिक्स रे माने कोड पास आउट अपन नाइजर पास आउट ओके तो नाइजर पास आउट हला परे अपन फिजिक्स ऑप्शनल छाडी कि अन्य ऑप्शनल को नेले मेजर ट्रेड एकेडमिक रिसर्च को छाडी कि यू आर कमिंग टू सिविल सर्विस सो यू शुड टेल दैट व्हाई आर यू कमिंग फॉर सिविल सर्विस अपन ताकि सिविल
एस्टैब्लिश करबो कन्विंसिंग वे
हला इंसिडेंट्स देबे किबा एस्टैब्लिश करबे व्हाई आर यू इंटरेस्टेड फॉर सिविल सर्विस रो स्कोप कोन
बेसी पैसा रोजगार करे पे म अस्तिता कहबो
सिविल सर्विस रो स्कोप ता
पहिला ना स्कोप ता
विल गेट opportunity to work in a grassroots level.
No, more be inherent potential अच्छी to go to the people and convince them and put the scheme successful, effective.
Data trade कहले से data trade कहले example किस type रो देबे
very interesting subjects really cover. They are very interesting subjects where you come to know the society, you come to know how things are moving, what administration is, political science and international affairs सिखौछि एबे का इंटरनेशनल अफेयर्स हे गेले से रशिया आ यूक्रेन टिके देखिबो फ्रांस रे जो रिसेंट जो
डायलॉग हे छी
हम प्राइम मिनिस्टर जाइछन तांको से हाईएस्ट
से पढ़ो पढ़ी दो थिंग्स आर देयर
टिके देखि
नॉट ओनली दिस थिंग्स कान कोडे तर को आ कोन हे तो अपडेट रहबो न्यूज़ पेपर
देखि टिके ना अपडेट करी
ओके ऑल
बेस्ट